Well, hello everybody. This is just the very quick little impromptu hello because I'm actually going out on site at 2 o'clock and I'm so excited because it's a brand new home, beautiful new home. And even though it's mucky and wet and I'll be wearing my Wellington boots, I don't care. It's just so exciting to be able to be out on site. And I'm meeting clients that I've worked with before. I designed their previous home 10 years ago. I cannot believe it's 10 years ago, but I got a lovely message a couple of days ago and my client said, we've bought this new house. I want you to design it. And by the way, our house looks exactly as good today as it did 10 years ago when you designed it. So that was a lovely message to get, but it also got me thinking about timeless design. What is timeless design, and how, maybe more importantly, how can you achieve timeless design in your own house? Let me just see if I can put the comments on. Are they there? I'm not sure. Okay, if anybody's there, say hello to me, and then I know that at least I know that the comments are there and I can see them. But what I wanted to just jump in now and say to you is that on Saturday, I'm actually going to do a webinar, and I'm going to dedicate this entire webinar to this topic because it's a big topic. How do you achieve timeless design in your home? How do you make sure that the design that you create doesn't date, that it doesn't, you all know yourself, some rooms in your house, particularly your bathrooms and kitchens, can become very dated depending on what tiles and what styles you pick. And as well as that too, if you're too trend led, I can remember working with a girl in Mayo, long distance. She renovated a beautiful cottage and there was a contemporary extension as well. And she said, Anne, you steered me clear of trends, which I would have been tempted to use in the house. And her house was very contemporary. So it doesn't matter whether you're contemporary, whether it's more classical, whether it's transitional, it actually does not matter at all. But there is a way that you can achieve a timeless, stylish, gorgeous design that you actually won't get fed up with. Nilla's there. She said, hi, Anne, I love timeless design. Okay, brilliant. And so do I. And it really doesn't matter. I've done timeless where it's been really contemporary, but I know that that design will endure. I've done timeless where it's been quite classical, and I know that it will endure. So it really doesn't matter. Even with vintage, if that's your thing, and shabby chic country, it doesn't matter about your style, but there is a way that you can affect a timeless design, and it's not going to be boring. You're not going to get fed up with this. It's actually going to energize you and inspire you and ground you and all of that. So I'm very excited. I'm going to study the plans of this house now. That is something that I always do before I go on site. I will always have a look on the plans, because things come to me and then other things, the picture is complete when I do the site visit. And I would urge you all to do the same. If you're extending or if you're building at the moment, get so familiar with your plans, and if plans are changed and upgraded, be sure and get rid of the ones that are not upgraded, because that happens and it can cause all sorts of problems. Guys, will you tell me if I've got lipstick on my teeth? I've got this bad habit of putting lipstick on, and I have one crown and it seems to sit on the crown. So there's been loads of videos where Anna's had lipstick on her teeth. Nuala is saying, updating my hallway at the moment and trying to achieve that. I'll be listening. Okay, now let me explain how I'm going to deliver it. I'm actually going to do it on Zoom because I want to record it. And there is a link to register. It's free, obviously, it's free. And there's a link to register. I've tried to post a link here before I came on, and I'm not sure. Actually, Nuala, could you see it there? Because it's saying to me, you'll be able to comment after going live. Nothing has been created on Facebook yet. Don't know what that means, but there is a link, and I'll pop it here, or I'll pop it in the comments under the video when I'm finished, because all you have to do is just register. And if you're not around at 1 o'clock, and I should say, of course, shouldn't I? It's on Saturday at 1 p.m. this Saturday coming. It'll take about an hour. The link is not up yet. Thanks, Nuala. That's okay. As somebody else saying hello to me, great. Hello back. So I'll pop the link here when I'm finished. It's 1 o'clock on Saturday. For anybody tuning in from outside Ireland, it'll be Dublin time, GMT time. It'll go on for about an hour, and Miriam was saying, no lipstick on the teeth. Thank you so much, Miriam. I did an Instagram live yesterday and I did have lipstick on my teeth. But anyway, third world problems. So I'll post a link here. It'll be live at 1 o'clock. There will be a replay. That's why I'm going to do it on Zoom, so that I have the replay and I can send that to everybody. And I've noticed too that there's lots of people who follow Room Junkie on Facebook who are actually not on my mailing list. Even some of the girls who've done the Sharing the Secrets masterclass that I will be in contact with very often are not on my mailing list. And same with the Finding Your Fabulous girls, same with the Declutter Club girls. So if you're not on the mailing list and you're not getting the newsletters from me, and I recently I haven't been great. I have to be honest. I won't blame being sick, but for various reasons, I haven't been great at sending out my newsletter. But I will try to do it every single week, and I've been planning that. I'll get back into the habit of doing that. But lots of good stuff, as I find it, I share in the newsletter. So if you're not in the newsletter, that same link, I'll get you in, and then you're in my club. And you'll get all the newsletters and all the information, and you can get in touch with me that way as well, because you can message me directly through the inbox. So that's a date for your diary. Would love to see you there. So it's Saturday at 1 p.m. Irish time, and it'll take about an hour. And don't worry if you can't be live, because it will be recorded and you can watch it as many times as you want. And you know, if my client hadn't sent me that lovely text message a couple of days ago, I never would have thought of this topic. And I think it's a really important one. And I've got good reaction on Instagram as well. And you know what? If any of you are on Instagram, I'm trying so hard to build up my following on Instagram. So Room Junkie Anne would love a follow over there. I was afraid of Instagram for so long. I don't know why. But anyway, I've been getting a bit better and more confident with it, so that's good. So I'll be sharing plenty over there as well. And it's a lovely place to be, and it's so visual and inspiring. So if you're on Instagram, Room Junkie Anne, would love the follow. And I will pop the link here to get you in to register for Saturday's webinar. I think there'll be a lot of interest in it, and it doesn't matter what your style is. I think sometimes people think timeless design is only classical design. It's not. It absolutely is not. I've definitely achieved it in the most uber contemporary homes that I've designed, and I've done it in transitional homes as well. And yes, of course, I've done it in classical styled homes, but it doesn't matter what your style is. The principles are the same. The core principles are the same. And I will probably go through room by room by room. I haven't quite figured that out yet. I would probably, because there's different, like Nuala's doing her hall, so I'll start with the hall. I'll walk into kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms, bathrooms. And if you think about it, they're all high ticket investment rooms, really. So you get it right once. You love it forever, and it's timeless and supports your lifestyle and supports your personality and your style and all of that. And once it's done, you never have to think about it again. So I will go through all of that with you. So would love to see you on Saturday and 1 o'clock. But you must register to join. It's free. It's absolutely free, but you have to be registered to join in. Okay, so now I'm going to go and find my wellies. I haven't had my wellies on for so long, and find my hard hat and find my high vis jacket. I'm going to be and get more lipstick. And I'll have my happy head on out on site, even though it's a rotten day. It's raining and it's cold and miserable, but I don't care. Nothing will wipe my smile away today. This house is special, and I just can't wait to get stuck in. It's very exciting. Okay, and it's always lovely to work with people you've worked with before, because you know the relationship is established before. I'm working with another lovely couple. They bought an old house actually here in Donegal as well, and some years ago, and now and it turned out fabulously. It's gorgeous, and now they are building a big extension, two-story extension, massive big kitchen, living, dining area, master bedroom, suite really, and it's just a joy to work with them as well, because we know each other and it's just great. You know, it's lovely, and that synergy is really important. I have always said I'm not for everybody, but when the fit is right, it's usually very, very, very good. So on that note, I'm away. I probably will be, I think I'm going to be able to be live here a little bit more this week than I have been, getting back into habits. I am in the process of getting some guest interviews set up, a couple of very interesting people lined up, and that's exciting. It's good for me as well to collaborate with other people. It just sort of gets my juices going too. Gosh, there's quite a few of you there, and that's fantastic. I thought I'd be here on my own, that nobody would know, so I better go. It's 1 o'clock and I'm gonna have a bowl of soup and then get ready and go. Okay guys, so I hope to see you on Saturday. You probably see me before Saturday, but you'll see me on the webinar on Saturday at 1 o'clock if you're interested in creating timeless interiors in your home. And if you know anybody, if you've got family or friends who maybe don't jump into the Facebook page here with Room Junkie, let them know. Or share the link with them. That's probably the easiest thing to do, and then they can go ahead and register themselves. Or if you know anybody who's building a new house, this would be really, really beneficial for them, because they mightn't even have a clue of their own style yet, but I'll certainly get them on their way there. Or if somebody is doing a new kitchen or new bathrooms or living room, you know, the big ticket items, it might be no harm for them to have a listen, and just, you'd be surprised what you'd pick up and that you'd be able to implement yourself, and it's completely free. Okay, so stay safe, stay fabulous, and I shall see you definitely before Saturday, but I do hope to see you on Saturday as well. So mind yourselves and bring your brolly if you're going outside, and I'll be bringing my wellies.